Go. Really? Well, that's pretty funny, Jack. Pretty darn funny. Hmm. Hi, Sandy. Good morning. How are you? Hmm. I am better. I am home from the hospital. Nice. What about baby Elizabeth, my friend? Um, she might be coming home today. I don't know yet. Okay. Well, that's really encouraging that just that there's a possibility of her coming home today. That sounds really, really good. I'm excited. Yay. Yeah, that's exciting. My twins don't know about me at My twins don't know I'm home yet, so I'm going to surprise them in a couple hours. That's awesome. Trying really hard not to cough. Just a little cough and cough drops like that. Let's go here. Damn it. I just don't like my daughter. Good morning, little bro. Okay, give me a minute. I missed some stuff. I just turned my phone on. Oh. Sorry. Not everything was coming up on my phone. Hi, little bro. Good morning, Lee. Sammy says be right back. Hi, little bro. How are you, my friend? I'm okay, Lee. How are you, my friend? Little bro is good. I am very glad to hear that. Lee says much better. Much better after first hour. You made it to shop. Got stuff you needed. And the pain eased. Oh, nice. I'm not rushing things. It can relapse. So I took recycling and waste out. Where is my remote? I'm just not used to commercials. There we go. Lee says I will do a live from the front room to rest and didn't want to hang on and don't want to be out when the storm breaks. That makes sense. Little bro says I'm gonna sleep now. Just wanted to hop in and say hello. Hope you all have a good day. Thank you, little bro. Thank you for coming in every morning and saying hello. I just appreciate you so much. And I hope you have lots of sweet dreams. And thank you. Lisa's cat, did you know if swipe a commercial, the person doesn't get paid? I watch them if the person is over 4K. Yeah, I am. It's not like that. I'm using somebody else's YouTube channel to play music. And they do not have premium. So it's my own stuff. I'm not over 4K. I'm not getting AdSense, so it's cool. And I do know, but you know what? I pay for premium, which people over 4K that are monetized will get a portion of. And I think that's just as fair. Lisa's got you. There is our friend Star Test. Let's say hello. I'm looking at thumbs up. Lots of hearts. Oh goodness. Says, yes, they do. And I'm not on a premium paid thing, yeah. I feel so strongly about commercials and the brainwashing that's involved that I will pay for premium. Thank you very much. Lisa, I lost 30 hours last week. It was a worry. As drop below 3K, you lose a chance for members to renew until back to 3K. Really? I don't quite understand that. I lost 30 hours. If you drop below 3K, you lose. I don't. Interesting. Your viewer time was lost. You had 3,003 because they took from last year. Yeah. Anything a year old is being deleted every day. not deleted, but you lose the hours from a year. So interesting. You had 3003 before, or was 3030? Nope. Hey, my eyes. 3033. Now back to 3018. It explains why it's easy to get demonetized. I just don't. I just can't. I can't imagine. I know nothing. I want to argue with you, but I know nothing truthfully. I want to be like, that can't be, but I know nothing. I really should, take note of those times when I want to argue with somebody about something when I really have no idea. YouTube rules have to have 3K hours. Why do I hear people talking? I mean, I hear the dogs out next door. It's awful early for them to be out, right? Let's go see. I mean, if you're talking so loud I can hear you, I should be able to see what's going on. Nothing. It's a big fat nothing. Skip them. Okay. It seems like just like the 50 subscribers. Once you're there, you should be there. That's all. So interesting. I wish I could do things with shadows. Coconut Jack. Oh gosh. YouTube. Wow. Let me just give myself a like. I mean, gosh. I can't like myself. How can I expect anybody else to like me? Or Jack. Oh my goodness. Is this yours? Hmm? puppy. Are you cold? Your nose is cold. Oh. Yeah. Wow. He said meow. Isn't that funny? I don't like YouTube's rules. So what, right? Are you in rain? Oh no. Skull Sniper says grandest of wetness Novembers. Hello, Squirrel Sniper. Lisa's cat, you have to like them. Even if you don't, it's a business. Yes, I know. And I know nothing. So there you go. Mm-hmm. Jack. Good morning, Marlon. How are you? Oh, how are you? How are you? How are you? Hmm. What's up, Marlon? Since Jack is not being very friendly this morning, again, he did not sleep with me. Oh, oh. I'm gonna take this Jack, and I'm gonna trade spots with you. Okay? Does that work for you, friend? Here. You just, there you go. Do your thing right there. Since you do it so well. The thing you do so well. How are you, Marlon? You know, I don't feel extra rested having an extra hour of sleep. Well, probably because I stayed up too late. Which, of course, you know. Of course I'm going to stay up a little late. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Nope, I did it the wrong way, right? Marlon says, about to have some food. Just got home from stretching my ass. Okay. Why is he shaking his head? Was he? Jackie was shaking his head. Mm. Where is your head, Jack? He just keeps taking up more and more room. Little boy. I just can't seem to get this right. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's go back to YouTube Studio. Okay, why don't we just add our little links? Good morning, Lucy. Oh gosh, I missed something. Lee says, just letting you know, next week I won't be here much. I'm taking some time away from YouTube, apart from my own premiere and live. I need to focus time on getting well and research places to maybe find things. Okay? All right, my friend, fair enough, fair warning. Lucy said good morning. And Marlon says, my official goal now is to get my butt something in strong enough that no goose can cause me to tear a butt muscle. Ha ha. He says, hi, Lucy. Everybody saying hello. Hi, Nino. We had a hot dog. A hot dog and lots of candy and sweets. What about you, Nina? What did you have? Lisa, I didn't want to just disappear and cause you to think something's wrong. I appreciate that because I would have. Interesting. It's all rather interesting. Oh, goodness. How are you, Lucy? You're fantastic. Save it. There we go. Lucy says, I'm fantastic. That's right, LOL. How are you, Cat? I'm okay. Lucy says, I had hot wings from KFC and potato wedges and cheesecake bites. Oh, nice. Zed is heading to bed. Good night, sweet Zed. It's good seeing you. And I hope you have sweet dreams. And thank you for stopping by. Lucy says, hello, Zed. And sends rainbows, hearts, and unicorns. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we got that done. goodness. Really, those girls have him spoiled. He doesn't even need me anymore. It's quite sad. Says, Cat, can you tell me what different candies you ate? What did you eat? Twizzlers? No. Lots of chocolate. Reese's peanut butter cups. And then the Hershey's mixed bag of like Crackle, Mr. Goodbar, Hershey's. And I think that one of the bags had some Rolos in it. And chocolate and peanut butter, that's what I go for. We did buy one bag of Skittles / Starburst. That was our healthy version. Cracks me up. And then my daughter made special brownies with some of the leftover candy. Hi, buddy. Hi, babe. I got you, babe. Nina's laughing. What do you have in your ear? It's pretty gross. What is it? Leave me alone. Okay. All right, buddy. Oh, that was yesterday, day before. It was kind of cute. Interesting. I didn't want that anyway, so where's my remote? Repeat. What did you understand about the word repeat, YouTube? Your repeats are broken. Are Twizzlers your favorite candy, Nina? Jack, I just don't know what to do with you, buddy. Wow. Ooh, ooh. What are you doing, Jack? Don't forget to log out before you check out. What's up, buddy? Say hey. Hey, good morning. What I missed? Lee says, going to change phone. Got a few things to do before I'm live. Okay, yes. Catch you during the live. Good morning. See you then. Love you. Thank you. I've got some softball games to go to today. I'm so tired. Charge phone, not change phone. Got you. Yep. Is this a commercial? How dare they? They know better. Oh, how am I there? That's interesting. Jackie, you have now taken up the whole couch. This is my daughter's. Steal my stuff. Not return it the way you got it. Yes. Let's skip you. Skip me. Skip us. Oh. Shanti. Oh, I know. I took a Benadryl. That's why I'm tired. I feel like I missed a bunch of stuff. Marlon says, okay, gonna do a live for my meal. I'll be back later. See you later. Nino says, Cat, can you tell me what different candles? Candies, I already did that. I missed. Okay, I just missed Marlon saying he was gonna go live. See ya when I see ya. Oh, rude. Just rude. That's all I got to say. Cat, is that you? Is that a Reese's blanket? No, it's a Wonder Woman blanket. Stars. And then we got the big W. That's what I was sitting on. It's on my butt. That would be cool if it was a Reese's blanket, but no. Wonder Woman. Linda Carter as Wonder Woman. Ah, yes, please. Yes, please, all day long. What? There it is. Oh, skip you. That's better. supposed to meet with somebody soon. Oh goodness. Oh, that's the mail I want. How dare you? Come back. Nope, it's the other one. Hmm. I wonder how things are at home. Let's check them out. I miss home a little bit. Being really loud. So let's see. Chickens. Let's turn them up. That's home. We miss our chickens. We miss our back door. Continue. They hear dogs barking. Well, my neighbors are wide awake. All their lights are on. Oh, what's going on? Nothing. Nothing's going on at home. I wonder if that's too loud. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I love you. Am I too loud?
No.
Am I being too loud?
No, not at all.
Okay. Go back to sleep then. Oops. Jackie boy, you're so cute. Don't kick me, boy. So rude. Hi, Sean. We love you too. Jack let a big old sigh. Aw. Come on, Jackie boy. Yes, they're pants. I'm wearing pants. You're so funny, Sean. It actually might be warm enough to go into a ballpark today. Might be warm enough. Orlando. Let's see what the weather's going to be like in Orlando today. At Lake Fairview. Let's look. Lake Fairview. Fairview. Lake Fairview. Orlando. Search. I love you too, Sean. Alright, we'll just look up Orlando, Florida weather today. What do you think? It is going to be 79. Nice. Ooh. Want to go outside? If I ever, no, I have not used the radio, Sean, but I might get a small transistor, like a small radio for home, even an emergency radio, because the other day I woke up and I had no internet and I had no cell service and I didn't know if it was the end of the world or not. So the only way I knew the world was not ending was I went out to my car and turned on the car radio. So I was like, yes, there are still people out there. The resurrection hasn't happened yet, and I have not been left behind. Oh my gosh. So funny. So having a radio at home is a good idea, but the stereo I have downstairs is too big. It's too big to be lugging around. How are you, Lucy? Good morning, my friend. I don't listen to AM. You know that. And I'm not a sports girl either. If it's girls softball and my daughters are playing, I'm there for it. My son-in-law is a big baseball fan. Or did the Dodgers play a game recently? Is it Los Angeles? I don't know. No, that's not right. What team is Los Angeles? I know nothing. It is the Dodgers, yeah. So did they win last night? Does anybody know? November 1st. Five to four. Does that mean they won? Hmm. Well, I bet he was happy. And today here it is supposed to get to 75, cooler at the beach. And then when I go home on Tuesday, it is going to be 59 degrees for the high. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be freezing. Sean says, can you please make sure that the radio get has a dial? Yes, old fashioned. Absolutely. Good idea. Next week's schedule, let's look at it. Sorry, I'm sending it out late. I have been on vacation this week and just received it. Oh crap. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay. Personal day, Monday. Personal day. Sunday, Monday. Why can't they just write vacation? Oh gosh, I'm off Friday and Saturday too. I don't really want Friday and Saturday. Goodness, that's not what I meant to happen. Who else is on vacation? Miguel. Austin. Pooh. That means I won't go back to work till next Sunday. I don't know how I feel about that. Carl Shell, how are you, my friend? How are you, Carl? Oh my goodness, stretch cat. Oh gosh. Oh shoot. UKG Pro. What's up, Carl? What are you up to today? Come on. It's me. Me cat. Hello. Which my password's gone now. One exclamation mark. Let's try it. Sure, receive a code. Use Face ID. Sure, why not? Oh, my time card. Let's go into it. Sunday. Very confused. Okay, so that was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, my regular days off. And then I have vacation hours. Okay, so I'm going to prove that. And we might as well do our mileage while we're not doing anything else. Right? Right. Sounds like a plan. Coral shell. And Sit down and do our paperwork. Skip this. Oh, man. Heidi Klum is still really pretty. Hi, Jack. What are you doing, Bubba? He's looking at me like that. Why are you looking at me like that? Sweet puppy. Shanti. High school sniper. Yes, it's the second already. Wow, right? I just love you, Sean. Location, Johnson City, Tennessee. Today's date, 11/2. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah. Boy, this year really has flown by. All right. Let's just light this candle. Oh, I don't have my lighter. Oh, I do have a lighter, right? I have all my paperwork to turn in for work. School Sniper says, do you think you can get the radio by my birthday? Remind me when your birthday is, Sean. You know I still can't play stuff on the radio on my live streams. Especially now that I'm monetized. I don't want to take a chance on losing that. Jack, why do you look funny? November 25th, right before Thanksgiving. Sean, I don't remember if I wrote your birthday down on my calendar. I'm not home right now. Hi, Megan. How are you? Yes, we're going to light a candle so we can see what we're doing. Got one of those snap crackle pop wicks. At first when I lit it, I thought there was something wrong with it and the candle was going to catch on fire. Agape or philanthropy, Sean. You get to pick. Megan says, how are you and Jack? Good morning. We're good. We're a little tired. Jack has had so much attention he doesn't need me anymore. He's made that perfectly clear. Listen to this sucker. If you didn't know this was a special wick, wouldn't you think this candle was doing something funny and it might be dangerous? It's like, what? Sean says, what? Are you saying what to Squirrel Sniper? My name is Cat Brown. She is the brown cat who used to be a green cat. So Snipper says good morning to Lucy. Well, he didn't say good morning. He said grand risings, Lucy. Which is much better than good morning. Sean says, can you at least scan through the AM radio, Cat? It's mostly static. It should be fine. Do you tell me? Yes, I could, but do you like just hearing stations being scanned through to hear the static? Sniper says, what, Sean? Sean's very, Sean says, yes, you do like just to hear the statics. Sean is an interesting fellow, and I appreciate him. You like the candle. It scared me at first, Megan. I thought there was something wrong with it. It's so noisy. Okay, my employee, what does that say? Employee signature. Oh, that's me. By John Hancock. Sure. I love you too, Sean. Oh, does this say employee or manager? It's employee. Okay. That's for my boss. Come on, Candle. Come back to me. GPID. Okay, Global Personal Identification Number. Sounds ominous. 7113. Here we go. Megan says Jack looks comfortable on the couch. He sure does. He's done pushed me off of it. He was so comfortable. Well, that's what I said, Squirrel Sniper. Sniper says, why jeopardize a channel with playing AM? Sean is very interesting. He says he kind of likes the staticky noise going through stations like that. I don't know. I don't even know how to. I don't know if I have to demonetize something. I guess I should. I don't know. If something like that happened, I don't think I have enough hours to have to demonetize a video. I don't know. I'm so confused. I know nothing. Marlon is back. Are you done with your cooking your meal live? Good for you. Sean, what is your favorite sport to listen to on AM? Oh, the water's so pretty. The reflections from the buildings across from me, they're very still in the water. Basketball. Okay. Marlon, Sean is fine. Sean is just full of love. Never said a bad word in his life to me. I don't know if he's ever said a bad word in his life. I don't know where that came from, but he's always been very sweet. What did he say? School Sniper says, Sean, you know how derogatory that reads in the chat. I don't even see where anything is derogatory. He says, yes, I love you so much. Basketball, I just love you. I'm right here. I'm right here, friend. just went out. Sean, you're going to be okay, Sean, I promise you. Lucy sends unicorns, hearts, and rainbows. Only she's unicorns, rainbows, and hearts. Did you switch it up or was it just me that automatically switched it up? Miss Lucy. I hope things are better at home, Lucy. You switched it up. Okay. I didn't know if I was going crazy. I'm wearing jeans, Sean. Carl says, I feel upset by certain channels on YouTube. Well, you know what, Carl? There's no use in being upset at other channels because what good is it going to do? Just ignore them if they're upsetting you, my friend. I realized the other day, Marlon says, hello, good morning to Carl. I realized the other day, Carl, I was just tired and not in the best space mentally because I was tired. And I realized that whole day I was looking for reasons to be more upset than I already was. It was crazy. So sometimes we've got to watch if we're looking for reasons to be upset. Lucy says, I'm not talking to my brother. I am talking to my mom. But how she treated me, screaming at me, touching her nose at my nose, and pushing me. I see her differently now. I don't know if I can get past that. I do not deserve this abuse. Sean, I just love you too. It's tough, Lucy. I had a really tough relationship with my mom, and it took me after her dying to really have some compassion for the way she was raised and how I forget what Yogi calls them, samskaras. Yogi, are you in the background? Correct me. We come into, we carry these generational things, and I definitely notice it in my mom and me and my daughters and my grandkids, that we're all carrying this one thing that's like a vicious cycle, a generational, we call them generational curses, but that's, it's just a word. But I'm able to see now how the way my mom treated me was how she was treated. And I feel sorry for that little girl that my mom was, that had to go through that. I have a little more compassion. Marlon. Why can't I read? Marlon, don't hide anything from Sean. Squirrel Sniper says, Lucy Warren's World, you need a day for yourself. Go treat yourself. That's a good idea. Jack Prepper, how are you? Good morning. Accident. Okay. Sniper says Sam Sarah's. I knew there was a Sarah and a Kara in there. I just get them confused. Sam gets around. Sean, no, I'm not going to do anything like that. Lucy says that stems from her mom and she does not talk to her, and I don't talk to my grandparents. I see that in my mom and I do feel sorry for her, but yes, it does not take away from your experience. For sure, Lucy. And it still doesn't make it right. But understanding where it comes from, for me anyways, it helped. spot on, Cat. Sam Karas, epigenetics. Thank you. Told you that Sam gets around. Yogi says, I'm always in the background. Lucy says, she has treated me like this before, except with her getting physical on me. That is new. Thank you, Yogi. Good morning. It's oatmeal time. He's in the background. Okay. Thank you. Skull Sniper says, I will be removing the comments about asking you to sit in a certain position. That's fine. And that's fine, Marlon. I appreciate you guys. You hear that, Sean? They're a little uncomfortable. Kat doesn't like my comment. Oh no, I'm sorry, Carl. I was busy with Sam and Sarah and Kara. Let me see what you said that I missed, my friend. Carl said, oh, first you said you were upset by certain channels, and then you said Tina, Allie, and A-Frame know who they are, and they're going to be always on my channel with Angie Baby. I know you have a close-knit group, Carl, and I'm glad you have them to look out for you. There you go. Squirrel Sniper says, Sean, I suggest go back and watch the video over and over again. That'll work. Sniper says, good morning to Yogi. Lucy says, I can't live like this when I'm busy doing my own things with my mom and brother being so pushy. I'm not going to dump out my brother's pee, especially while I'm eating or clean up. Ah, yeah. Marlon says, for the Lucy, I also have some family I don't talk to anymore. I mostly keep my distance too, but it's worse for a lot of people I know. I love you too, Sean. All right, dates. No, I'm at an Airbnb, Sean. I'm visiting my kids. And I'm going to softball games this afternoon, which is exciting. I love going to the girls' softball games. But this room is huge. And Lucy says, I didn't agree to this. I just want my peace. I have my own stuff to deal with this. But you know what, Lucy? On another level, before you came here, there are some ideas that before you came here, you agreed to go through certain things in your lifetime. And you picked your parents. You agreed to come here and experience being the daughter of your mom and the sister to your brother, because there's some things there that you wanted to experience and grow from. Carl says, Tina has been in touch with the YouTube regulator. Wow, there's a YouTube regulator? Oh, Sean. Well, Sean, some things you say are a little uncomfortable to other people. And Squirrel is just looking out for me, so I appreciate him. Oh, but I love that you just stuck up for yourself. You're so cute. Jack Prepper says, have a wonderful day, Kat. Thank you, Jack. You too. Jack says, later. Hi, Sonal. How are you? Yeah, Sonal says, Squirrel Sniper is awesome. Yes, we appreciate him because he is just looking out for us. Sono says, I'm doing well. How are you? We're doing good too. A little tired, but having a very good time. It's all right, Sean. I love you too, my friend. Lucy says, I hear what you're saying, Kat. I don't know what the reason is yet, if I ever will. Yeah, that's true. You may never know. You just do your best. And yes, look out for yourself. You deserve to be treated well. And so do they. And we're all just trying to do our best. Carl says, YouTube made me upset yesterday. Carl, you should not let YouTube make you upset so much. No, there's no radio here. Uh-huh. We have very little trolls. Someone says, if Scroll Stepper doesn't get the trolls, I will. And he's laughing. And Lucy said, exactly. We're all just doing the best we can. I love you, Lucy. Sono says, hello to Lucy. I've been trying to get this thing done for work for, how long have I been sitting here? 20 minutes now. Lucy says, I love you too, Kat. Calendar. Okay, it's November already. Let's go to October. Sean says, I can't stop saying, I love you, Kat. Well, I love you too. October. 26th and 27th, yes? Sure. Let's do 10, 26, 25, and 10, 27, 25. Happy Sunday to you too, Sono. Sunday fun day, Sunday softball. Come back to me. Commercial time. It's funny. The commercials are on my own playlist, so skipping's not a big deal. What is my password? Anybody know? Me either. All right. What did I work last week? I don't even know. 27th. I was at Walmart. 2089. I don't even remember that day. I worked the same place both days. I don't remember working that truck. Cool. Jack. Sono says Jack is adorable. Thanks, Sono. Sono, do you have any pets at home? And thank you. I think so too. How do you calm down? Maybe turn off YouTube for a little while. Sono says, I did have a dog, but he passed away 2 years ago. That's the worst part about pets, is that they leave us. He was a German Shepherd. Aw, I love German Shepherds. I couldn't have one myself, but I love them. My grandparents always had a huge German Shepherd. They probably went through 3 or 4 when I was growing up. I guess in the whole time I knew them, they had always had a German Shepherd. And he always seemed to be named Wolf. Were you just not willing to do it again, Sona? Getting another one? Okay, mileage. Sona says, yep. Sean says, I have a German Shepherd. I love him so much. He's 11. I will be sad when he passes. Oh, wow, I didn't know. What a coincidence. Sona said something about a German Shepherd and you have one. Nice. It is very sad. That's why I try to bypass the being sad by getting a puppy. Getting a puppy in advance, so I will have something to love on and mourn with, because misery loves company. That's terrible, right? Yes, I'm going to stop right here, Sean, and think about you and send you a hug. You hear that candle? I just sent it to you, my friend. It's so loud. Sono Sniper says hello to Sono. And Sono says, Sean, to answer your question, take a deep breath. I think he just needs to turn off the TV or the phone for a little while. Sean says, thank you. You're very welcome, my friend. Sono says, hi, Squall Sniper. Hope you're doing well. Me too. Well, today was a pretty easy morning. It's already almost 4:30. Oh, man. Do you know, my dog. I love you too, Sean. Someone says, hi, Squall Sniper. I hope you're doing well. This candle's so loud, I can't stand it. Make it stop. There we go. It sounded like a little creature over here. And so I did 2089 both days. Okay. Easy enough. And then lunch and 2089. Easy enough. Weird. Everything just froze. More commercials. hip you. Mileage. Here we go. Monday. Closing. 3918. And the next morning was 3890. That doesn't make sense. 3890. Okay. Squirrel Sniper says, just writing notes for Wednesday chat. It's gonna be good. Number one question, Kat, why do some of us that remove ourselves from our Western spiritual foundation and seek answers from the Eastern core philosophy? Is that what the talk's going to be about? Why we do that? Why some do that? I know my answer. I found some of their lies distasteful. It did not ring true. 3890 to 3918. That's right. Okay. So that was what? October 26th at 2:30. 3862. The ending, right? Yes. Three, 833. Look at that. 444. I like it. I like fours. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all babysit Jack. I have to run downstairs real quick. My family's hiding everything from me. Jackie Poo. What's up? Did I miss anything? Oh, I did. Scroll Sniper says Western, the core is original born in sin. As we are eternal spirits, like a magnet, we are automatically drawn to the unconditional love of the core Eastern forgiveness, knowing that we can only be born with that miracle from the start. ... Intention. Oh, do you hear my tummy? Wow. It's really complaining. Scroll says, I will have to say some are born with more intent than others. Planned and unplanned. Maybe that has a connection too. I don't think anybody comes here without a plan. I think that's part of it. Is that you sit down and you plan. Well, I don't know if sit down, but everything's planned. The script is written. Just when we follow the course that we're supposed to follow is up to us. Hi, Anime. How are you? Oh, thank you for the love for Jack. He's so funny. I love you, Bubby. I love you, you crazy puppy. Lucy sending love. I just think some people don't. It takes them very long to find out what their intentions were. I agree about that original sin. Now that's the first peak for me, was when I went to have my daughter baptized. You had to sit down with the priest and talk about why you were having your child baptized. And when the priest suggested to me that my baby, my sweet, innocent little firstborn baby, would die, if they died, she would go to hell. My totally innocent, beautiful new baby would go to hell. That God would actually send my baby to hell. How could I love a God like that? I was just like, whoa. It really hit me different. Scroll says, but how we are attracted to that force or not. It's all very fascinating. It fascinates me that it took me 30 years after that baby was baptized and I had that initial reaction. I still went along with the whole idea of an unloving God because that's just how I was raised. No wonder so many people are miserable. It's going to be a good talk, Scroll Sniper. We're going to talk about how we're brainwashed and we accept things that are so unacceptable. Some really see a man in cloth as an, yeah, I did. I can't imagine how I went along so blindly and against what my heart center was telling me. Like it was telling me, I'm true, I'm true, I'm true. Oh, hush, you stomach. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is just up in arms. What do we have? 4:40. Let's put a link up. Carl Shell, are you still here or are you still upset? I want to turn the music up, but I can't. Here's your song. Okay. Hi, Village Food. How are you? Sandy says, hi, Sandy. Sandy says, hey, I'm back. Sorry, I passed out for a little bit. No, that's okay. Get you to sleep, girl. You're gonna, once you bring that baby home, you know how it is. Get to sleep while you can. That news you gave me this morning that you might be able to take Elizabeth home today. Such good news. Very encouraging. Carl says, I wish I passed out. Hi, Jackie. This crazy boy. Lucy says, good morning, Sandy, and good morning to Village Food Season. How are you, Village? Village Food Season goes live, I think, just about every day at 1:30. I think it's 1:35 Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you are, you can figure that one out. Go hang out with Village Food Season. If you're trying to grow a channel or you just want to get to know a bunch of YouTubers, Village Food Season is the central hub. Let's put their link up. He always schedules them early. And how many likes do you have so far, Village? Listen, Village Food Season is going live this afternoon, okay? Nope, it's a different time. November 2nd at 12:35 p.m. because we had a time change. But, okay, this is for their upcoming live stream. They've already got 482 thumbs up, 483 with mine. That just tells you how big Village Food Season is. I meant to copy that link and I got distracted talking about how great you are. Here we go. Carl, are you going to do any more live streaming today, do you think, Carl? Well, 35. And we'll click their link, paste. There you go. Carl says, you all get more people and thumbs up than me. Not me, friend Carl. I see what you do. You have more people in your chats and more thumbs up. Village Food now, that's a different story. They have us all beat. But again, Carl, some people go live on a very regular schedule, just like Village. goodness. Jackers. The end. Let's go back and do what we started doing. Mm-mm. Here we go. Live from New York. It's Saturday Night Live. I think we're going to spend our last couple minutes outside because it's so nice. I don't want to hear you, commercial. All right. Let's go. Did we copy it or not? I'm so confused. I think I copied it onto my, like 3 times now. Oh my, where did that go? Out of nowhere. Oh, make it stop. Wow, that was ugly. I think I'm done. Nope. Dang it. Hang on. Dang it. Stop. That was interesting. Okay. Oh no, that's me. Hi. Bye. School Sniper says we now live in a realm where the political and moral calculus of acceptable risk and the lack of ensuring moral hazards are the core concept as a society. I got some postnasal drip going on and it hit me high up in my throat. And I could not get it out, and it was itching like crazy. And I have just tears running down my face. Wow. And I'm wheezy. Carl says, not in Ireland. We now live in a realm where the political Carl says, not in Ireland. Okay. Okay, well. Boy, Jack, that got me. It got me good. Not in Ireland, he says. Okay, let's get back here. Let's do what we're meant to do. I tried not to cough. I didn't want to wake my daughter up. Skull Sniper says, imagine the color blue. That does help. My daughter was also telling me, I just remembered, that there's the pressure point for headaches, like right there. Can you see that? And she said that's also good for coughing and something else. I don't remember what the other thing was. Carl says, where the YouTube rules change tomorrow for the better. Oh, really? What rules are changing, Carl? You're always saying that. Is that just your channel? Or is it YouTube overall? Okay. Cat, get your stuff together. I will be heading to, and I know Carl's going to say, I won't be there. I won't be there. Maybe he will. Paste. And we hope. There we go. The YouTube rules change tomorrow. I don't know about it. Let's go outside. Carl says, I knew it. I said it before I even typed it or as I was typing it because I know how Carl is. I knew what Carl was going to say. I love you, Carl. I love you so much. He says, I won't be heading there. Come on, let's go outside. Let's see what's going on out there. Jack says he's coming. He's definitely coming. Dude, let me go, Jack. You're such a silly boy. The phone does not like being that far away from the router. Let me try something. I'll take you out of this baby stand. And yeah, so I'll be doing sunrise here again this morning. And that's so pretty. It's like a beautiful painting. Come on, Jackie. Are you coming? There you go. Boy, we should have been out here all morning. Squirrel Sniper says blue for the throat shot. Well, thank you. Good work. Oh, everything's wet out here. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, I tell you. Lucy says beautiful city lights. I agree. It's really pretty. Squirrel says the water surface isn't like a mirror because it's level equilibrium. Carl says goodbye. Goodbye, Carl. Goodbye, Carl. Goodbye. Have a good day, Carl. I love you. Sniper says, catch you later, Carl. See you at Yogi's.